Hey all, welcome to Real Little Britain and Blackies Brewery. Folks, tonight I've got something very, very special. It's probably the second most significant beer I've ever brewed from Blackies Brewery. The first one was Erin's Mosaic Pale Ale, and named after my daughter, Erin, and my favourite hop mosaic. And this beer is for my dog Stout, and the beer is called Stouty McStout Face. It's an American stout coming in at 6% ABV. This beer has been in the making for about 2 years, and I've only just really got around to brewing it. Sounds strange, sounds a bit soppy, but you don't understand what a dog means until you've got a dog, because they're very much like a baby. You got to do everything for them. So this beer is for my beautiful boy Stout, Stouty McStout Face. It's American stout coming in at 6% ABV. Let's crack this bad boy open and see exactly what it's like. So the beer itself is opened with a lovely hiss. And I know dog owners will appreciate this. So let's go straight in. So the beer itself is pouring with good carbonation, and it's pouring a lovely deep mahogany dark brown in colour. We'll just stop there. The bottle is bottle conditioned. It's got a 3-finger head, tightly packed bubbles. Now, what is an American Stout? American Stout for me is something which is big and robust. It's got stouty flavours, so it's got that roasted, it's got that chocolate, and it's also got that hoppiness. It's not like a black IPA, where technically a black IPA is a normal IPA, just black in colour, and you don't get the roasted notes. Here we go, folks. Blackies Brewery's Stouty McStout Face, coming in at 6% ABV, named after my beautiful dog Stout. We're going to go straight in. Cheers. Now, Stout is 2 years and 5 months old, and I tell you, he is the most wonderfulest dog in the world. He was the original brewery dog, and then we've got Porter, and Porter's she will have a beer, which will be brewed next, and it'll be called Princess Porter, because that's what I call her. She's my little princess. So this is Stouty McStout Face, 6%. Cheers. The first thing you get, folks, oh, it's amazing. You get chocolate malt, you get this big deep roasted note, then you get light grapefruit, you also get leches coming through, and you get a wonderful sappy pineness coming through. Now, for me, that's what an American Stout needs to be. It has the characteristics of a stout, but it also has that lovely American hoppiness to it. I love the colour, and I love the head on the beer too. So we're going to go straight in. Cheers. Oh my good God. Jesus Christ. So, what have we got? The first thing is you've got this big stout body, which is sitting there. It's holding the beer together, and then from that pops these massive hoppy notes. And obviously, as the brewer of this beer, I know within it, there's a lot of Simcoe hops. There is a lot of Mosaic, and then it was a dry hop with Mosaic as well. But let's talk about the malt backbone. There were 7 different malts used in this beer. There was Maris Otter, there was a little bit of crystal, there was chocolate malt, there was torrefied wheat, there was carapils, there was also a little bit of pale malt put in, and there was a tiny bit of biscuity malt put in. And then what happened is then the hop profile, all my dark beers have got Magnum hops is bitter and hop. And then it was sporadic with the rest of the hops. When I say sporadic, that's the key to Blackies Brewery when it comes to the late finishing hops. But I've got a beer now which is balanced. I've got a beer which is which I have a class is quite unique, and I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it, because this beer is 2 years in the making, folks. 2 years in the making, and it's about tinkering with recipes, but the recipe's never been brewed until now. Would I change anything about it? I wouldn't, because I reckon By the time September comes, the beer will have mellowed out just a little bit more, because this has only been about 2 weeks in a bottle now. So that hoppiness will start to kind of soften out, and the bitterness from the hops will start to reduce. And what you'll get is you'll get an amalgamation of the roasted malts, the chocolate malt, and the rest of the malts, which then will link to the sweetness and that sappiness and that roundness of the hops, and will just amalgamate with each other. Again, a beer I'm very, very proud of it, about, and something I'm very, very passionate about too. Erin's Mosaic Pale Ale, which I classify as my flagship beer. You know, Erin being my daughter, Mosaic being my favourite hop, has done well in 3 competitions it's been entered into, and I really, really hope that the next competition this beer gets into, I just want to hear that the Stouty McStout face has done well, because Stout is a massive part of my life. Yeah. So, what's the finish like? The finish is big, it's roasted, it's chocolatey. It's got that wonderful, lovely stout thickness to it, which leads to a wonderful American hop, resinous but light bitter finish. Folks, what do I give myself for my hoppy, Stouty McStout face, my American Stout at 6% ABV? I never rate my beers, never ever do. But if you ever get the opportunity to drink this beer, please let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the malt backbone of the beer and the hops itself being used. But for me, I could see this again being another flagship beer. Folks, that's really Britain doing a review on Blackies Brewery's Stouty McStout face, and a very important beer to myself at 6% ABV. Cheers, Slamacara.